That was a championship performance. You were absolutely magnificent. The best effort of the year by far. You earned the right to play on Sunday. We are not done yet.
Donovan Pines is in there. He's being marked by Goodman. This one goes towards the near. Donovan Pines has scored! It's a second goal for Maryland!
Heading into the 2018 season, we knew that it was going to be one of the toughest seasons because Sasha put together the toughest teams that were all ranked in the top 25.
We typically take our team on the road the first weekend, and we typically go out to the West Coast and play some of the top teams on the West Coast. In this particular year, we took on a great University of Washington team, and they handed it to us.
My name is Darryl Pines, but most importantly, I am known as Donovan's dad. Losing 2016 in the very first game in the tournament, losing 2017 the very first game in the tournament. And Sasha will characterize the year, if I remember, as a year of redemption.
What a scene here with three-time back-to-back national champion Stanford.
So then we said, okay, let's keep going, let's move on. Another hard-fought battle. We ended up tying that game. We're playing UCLA, very good team all the time, another top 10 team. Things just didn't go our way and we lost that game, so we were coming off some really tough games, and we kind of had a weird morale going into the rest of the season.
The first third was incredibly stressful for the coach, for the players, and for the parents, and for the fans. It was headed to be potentially one of the worst seasons in history at the University of Maryland and under Coach Sorosky.
And what I remember is that we couldn't score. We had come off a 2017 year where we had a tough time scoring, and we didn't win our last 5 games. So now we've gone 8 games without a win, and yet I started to feel that there was a lot of promise with our team.
It was kind of tough. We had to kind of find ourselves and try to stay positive in the moments that we could, and to say, okay, we have a long season ahead of us, and we're going to keep grinding out and see if we can find the light at the end of the tunnel.
Coach Todd Yeagley dubbed tonight's matchup as a showcase for college soccer.
It was October the 13th at their place. There were, I think, top 2 or 3 teams in the country at that point.
Now the top for Ben, who rips it into the back of the net.
I thought we played better than they did on that day, and yet we gave up 2 goals off a corner in the first half and then scored with 18 seconds to go at the end of the game, and it was crushing.
And Gutman finds the back of the net again with 18 seconds remaining.
That kind of, demoralized our morale.
We were just missing a few details. We just didn't have the mental toughness at that point in time to get the results.
We couldn't believe that we lost that game in that last minute. So we had, a chip on our shoulder.
We started to get in rhythm after that game. We started to win some games, and the confidence was rising. The tide was turning. You could sense it.
And it's a goal! Ben, 3rd of the season, Terps up early.
Indiana won the tournament in 2013, Maryland 14, 15, and 16. They square up today.
We went into the Indiana game undermanned.
Donovan Pines, first team all Big Ten, is out. St. Martin is in.
And in the first half against Indiana, they took it to us. The player scored a great goal against us, ran through our defense, and that hurt.
Gutman making a run. Gutman still with it. How does he do it? Gutman, how does he do it? Andrew Gutman, Big Ten Defender of the Year.
Dribbled through like 4 players, and and I'm looking at that dead on. I'm like, I was just going to tackle that guy.
Second half, we came back strong, and we tied the game.
Here comes Maryland, though, the other way, and they tie it just like that. We told you there was a mountain of time left, and DeRosa making the run.
We go into overtime, and we lose a crushing penalty kick, a tiebreaker.
Up next.
He can smoke a ball. Indiana to advance, and Indiana will advance. Your regular season champions riding their seniors.
And again, once again, after that game, I was kind of pleased because I knew Donnie's going to come back. I knew Chase is coming back. I knew we didn't have to play in the Sunday final. And the goal for us was the NCAA National Championship. We'd won a lot of Big Ten titles, but I thought, let's go back. Let's get rested. Let's get re-energized and let's make a run at this thing.
I think most people, if they looked at the beginning of the season, would have said, there's no way this team is going to even make the tournament.
The Maryland Terrapins 9-6-4 on the season, but peaking at the right time. Without question, the Blue Devils another 10-plus win year under Coach John Kerr. And across kick. The scissor gives Maryland the 1-0 lead. Hervey with the finish.
So the Wildcats lose at home for the first time this season, and that's because Maryland is on its way to the College Cup.
The parents had, at that point, we were just elated that we were, for the first time, me, our family, the other families, that we could actually go to Santa Barbara. I mean, because we were like, we can get out of these cold games.
We had this incredible sense of confidence going into California, and we knew we were playing Indiana in the semifinal, and we knew there's no way we're losing a third time. They were the favorite, but I just sensed from the flight to the bus trip from LA to Santa Barbara, there was this sense of confidence that we had our full squad, we were rested, and things were going to be a lot different into this game.
We were just going to go all out and just 100% try to beat them, because they beat us, twice, and we felt like, we were capable of playing that team and beating that team, and we didn't want to make it, 3 wins in a row. We had a job to do, and that was to win the College Cup.
Indiana came out strong, and we had to weather the storm quite a bit.
We were coming for blood, honestly. We just really wanted to beat them and make them feel the pain that we felt.
Maryland, they are up. Swiveled and smashed in, and the Terps have added to the pressure by producing the game's first goal here.
Eli is on the free kick. He crosses the ball in, and Will tries to go for it. It fell perfectly for me, and I put my long leg out and timed it perfectly.
This one goes towards the near. Donovan Pines has scored! It's a second goal for Maryland!
And I had forgotten the surprise Donovan had when he scores the goal. It was like,
We knew that was the dagger.
The 6'5" center back has stabbed in a huge goal here with 10 minutes and 38 seconds left.
Indiana has a band that comes to the game, and the way they like to rally their troops and their fans is to have that band play, the Indiana fight song. And when that goal went in, the band went dead. And we knew it was over.
the memorable celebration, the failed effort of a Donovan flip. I remember as a 7.5, but as I watched the video, it might be more like a 3.5.
I don't even know what that was.
On a scale of ecstasy, jubilation, joy, it's a 10. It was one of the great moments that we've had in celebrations.
I did it and I was happy, and everyone's, was hugging me and picking me up, and it was one of the best experiences I've had scoring a goal. He paved the way into us getting into the College Cup, and from being, vividly seeing that happen, it was pretty surreal.
Oh, this is amazing. But then you also see his commitment to get back. This is not over, and he's ready to come back and do his thing on the defensive side of the ball. An incredible moment. It was a really nice serve by Eli and a great finish by Donovan.
A whole section of Maryland people, we just all jumped up. We were like, we're going to win this game. We're going to the championship game. It was like children. And as a parent, it's like finally, after all these years of support, as a parent, it was just wonderful to see the hard work lead to the ultimate outcome, was to get to the championship game.
The Maryland Terrapins will knock out Indiana. They will go on to the NCAA Men's College Cup to take on Akron. And Donovan Pines in the 80th. Maryland in shutout after shutout right now. For Dane St. Clair and this team in both collective defending that put them in a position here today.
The connection he has with the community, with the university, with the program, to have that moment, I mean, that's what dreams are made of.
That was a championship performance. You were absolutely, absolutely magnificent. The best effort of the year by far. Congratulations. Now, as I've said before, okay, you earned the right to play on Sunday. We are not done yet, okay? We're coming Sunday, and we're ready to play one more of these performances, okay? That's what we need from you guys. But I couldn't be more proud of the effort you put on this day.
Gave me a little bit of butterflies in that moment. You know, he knew, he believed in us, and you know, he said, "We're not done yet." And you know, a switch turned on. He's like, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's right. You have one more, and you know, then we're champions."
The chins were up, the chests were out, the smile was on the face, and the heart was pounding, and I knew we were ready for something special.
And then we came in there and showed the Maryland grit like we always can do, and the excellence that is in our team, and just the chemistry and the emotions were high.
It's going to take all 11 of us on the same page on every play, no play off. And whatever it takes, we're going to meet that challenge. We're not going to get rattled. We're going to overcome any little bad moments that we have. Even if they get one, we're going to be fine. But let's make sure they don't get one, and we did that.
Majority tonight, it will be the most memorable game of their soccer careers. Game on here in Santa Barbara, California. Maryland in white and Akron in the blue and gold. Tonight it was for Maryland here. Sasha Surofsky and company getting back to the top of the heap.
And I love that they did it after many trials and tribulations. Started this season very shaky, but they made the changes. The personnel stepped up, and you had some senior leadership along with some incredible defending that led them to this spot.
We're going to the penalty spot. Maryland has earned a penalty here. A high leg. State just scored. The Maryland Terrapins have taken a 1-0 lead here. It is Maryland who has won it here. They are unscored upon, and they go back to the summit of NCAA men's college soccer. They are national champions.
Here and now that we're celebrating as a team, the love for the game and the love for the university and the love for each other, just like a band of brothers.
This has been the epitome of Maryland soccer this year, reestablished, re-identified, and to be the last team smiling is the happiest you can possibly be.
What I remember is we're last team standing, last team smiling. It is just one of the most joyous, incredible feelings you can possibly have as a coach, but the journey was extra special.